feel so comfortable in the nice warm weather. But the reason why I wanted to record this video is because things are very trendy, you know, and a lot of people talk about artificial intelligence, AI going to take over the world, get on this new AI trend. If you want to be the next millionaire, billionaire, whatever, focus on AI. AI is the way to go, ... etc., etc. But people forget about the things that never change. For instance, people are always going to appreciate the same things that they appreciated 30, 40, 50 years ago, and the same things that they appreciate today are going to be the same things that they appreciate 30, 50 years from now. So everybody's kind of looking for this new bleeding edge technology, the next best thing since sliced bread or what have you. And really, a lot of these things that we're looking for, I feel like we're stepping over dollars to pick up pennies sometimes. I mean, that's an old sales saying that some sales trainers used to say to us in the boardroom meetings and shit. But we're like literally overlooking so much because people appreciate value. And what I mean by that is, like, think about a company like Amazon. Amazon focused on good customer service, no hassle returns, quick shipping, and they climbed to the top of their industry. You look at Japanese automakers, they focused on reliability and you know, ingenuity, just the things that they focused on. They're one of the best car makers. So nobody's gonna wake up tomorrow and say, man, I wish Mitsubishi and Toyota weren't so affordable. I wish that Amazon gave me more hassle when I'm trying to return an item. I wish it took longer for my item to get here. Just think about the things that people appreciate. That's something that I feel that we're kind of getting distracted from here. Another point that I wanted to mention is, and this is kind of like all over the place, but people learn in different ways. You have kinesthetic learners, you have auditory learners, and you have visual learners. Now, the thing about this is that the best way to actually learn is to force yourself to recall the information. So for example, when you read a chapter of a book, how many times do you close the book and try to recall exactly what you read in that chapter? Or you can break it down into just a couple pages. You read a couple of pages, recall whatever it is that you learned in those few pages. And it's a really simple practice that I got from the book Make It Stick. And I feel that it's something that will help other people in stuff that they're learning. Because the big thing is, you read a book, right? And then have you ever had this happen? You read a book, somebody says, oh, what's the book about? Interesting, tell me a little bit more about it. And you have a few things, but you're like, damn, I feel like I didn't really do the book justice. I didn't explain to the person really what the book was about. And while I was reading it, I had so many insights, but I can only recollect and recall a few of the insights. And see, that's a problem. We should be able to go in depth on a book that we've read. So this is one thing that I want to encourage other people to do, is to, when you read a book, just don't try to like flip through it real fast. I mean, really study the book, but see how much you can recall after every chapter of the book that you read. So another book that I'm reading is called Storyworthy. And this book seems really good, actually. But I mean, I just started reading it, so I haven't gotten through it yet, but I'll share some of the nuggets that I learned while reading the book. But what I got out of it so far is, like, when you're telling stories, I mean, this is one of the major ways to connect with other human beings, because human beings connect through emotionally compelling stories. You know, it's different from like an allegory or a fable or something like that. Like when you tell a fable often has a lot of wisdom in it and insight, but you don't hear the fable and feel like you connected or know more about the person that told the fable. See, a story is totally different. A story is something that's more emotionally captivating. And when you hear somebody tell a great story, You actually are able to put yourself in their shoes and feel, because it's very relatable. And that's one of the things that is a keystone habit when telling great stories. You make them relatable to the people that you're telling them to. So I think it's important to be able to tell a really good story. And that's why I picked up the book Storyworthy. I heard it, some people were talking about it on a podcast. I was like, oh, got to get that book. So yeah, just a couple of things that I've been pondering here today, and that's what I wanted to share. But ultimately, man, you got to keep learning. Just keep learning and keep sharing what you learn, because when you share what you learn, it sinks in better. It's the reason why I record the video here. So enjoy the beautiful weather today, and it's sunny and it's beautiful. It's sunny as a mug. Let's see. And that's it, folks. Join me on the next level.